So I'm single and just moved to Chicago a few months ago, and I'm going to dating events to try to meet people. And if you've seen my videos before, you've probably seen me talk about a few of the different events that I have attended or was getting ready to attend. The dating event I went to last night was kind of a bust, but I ended up going out with a couple of my girlfriends afterwards, so we were able to save the night. But that doesn't mean that every event I've gone to has been bad. I have been trying to go to more events in general to meet people,
Keep on telling yourself that.
not just dating events, but I've now gone to 3 dating events. 2, which were hosted by Jigsaw Dating, were kind of like not my favorite. They ended up being more girls than there were guys. And the guys there, I just wasn't particularly interested in getting to know. And that's okay. Like, that's just my preference, and those just weren't the guys for me. But I did go to an event hosted by Meet IRL. They are local to Chicago, and I loved the event, and I plan on going to more. At that event, I ended up meeting 2 guys who I went on additional dates with. One didn't pan out, and one I'm still talking to. So if you're watching my videos and thinking like I might want to go to a singles event too, I just want to say that even though I've shared some that haven't been positive, I have been to positive dating events where I have met people that I was interested in talking to more. So just take this as your sign that if you've been thinking about going to one, that maybe that's the right thing for you to try out. It's great to meet in person and see if you click in person as opposed to using dating apps, which I'm sure a lot of us are getting tired of. So that's just my take on dating apps. And because I just shared one that kind of didn't go well, I wanted to share a more positive outlook on those dating events.
Still the same cycle. So the fact that you're still single and you're still looking, you still plan on going to singles events, I mean, it speaks volumes about those singles events. I mean, you're probably not finding what you're looking for because men ain't showing up. The few that are showing up,
They are predicting that 40% of women will be single by the year 2030. And don't come for me because these are scientific studies. As in single, never been married, and never had kids. And honestly, I am not even surprised by this study at all. We have normalized hookup culture, and most people are on dating apps just for an ego boost and not to find actual love. Let's not forget how social media has truly made a negative impact in the dating world. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? Do you think this is actually going to happen? Do you think it's true? And yeah, what are your thoughts?
A lot of men are becoming lazy in dating because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's the audacity. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I would rather go for a walk in the park and drink a smoothie, to be honest.
The internet is going to comfort you heavily.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal, that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. Heifer, you should be glad you're getting a meal. Because a lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself.
Nothing, and I mean nothing on this planet is more embarrassing than when you decide to go for the guy that has the personality instead of the looks, and you still get played.
the only thing I can say about her is she's going to hit the wall. Or she's already hit the wall. And she's still looking. Strong and independent. Congratulations. Good luck in your future endeavors.
Single events where singles go to meet other people are the worst, because that's pretty much just the leftovers and the completely hopeless people that have zero values and zero standards, you know. They just go there in hope that they find someone that they can date. You know, single groups, single Facebook groups, single markets, dating apps, like all of these things are where the singles with no standards go to and never get anything. That's the worst place to meet high quality women.
They're gonna come for you. I mean, I'm just saying, it is women who are going to these singles events. They're gonna come for this guy. With all that is said,
in less than 6 months, I'm going to be 36 years old. I'm going to be 36 and I'm not married. I don't have kids. I rent my apartment and I live in a city that I don't really connect with. I'm not going to say I haven't had major breakdowns about it because believe me, I have. But you know what? in this moment, and I don't know if it's just because the days are getting longer, but I'm okay with that because I get to figure out life on my terms. I get to decide, and I didn't get to decide a lot in my life. Could still be in relationships where decisions were being taken from me. And all I can feel right now in this present moment is grateful that I'm 36 and I have none of the things that I thought I wanted.
And that's what happens when you hit the wall. At some point, you have to come to terms with it and forge on. I mean, the undefeated war.
From 18 to 22, I was going to college, playing soccer in a sorority, and engaged in multiple extracurricular activities. Big brother, big sister, a pro bono, a 13 carnival, etc. I also double majored, double minored. From 22 to 24, I was teaching history, English, and special education to children with special needs. From 24 to 27, I was going to law school, where I was the president of the Pro Bono Society, as well as the Sports and Arts and Entertainment Society. I also was a notes editor for a legal journal and on Moot Court, where I competed a lot. While also working approximately 20 hours a week as a travel/club soccer coach for 9 to 15-year-old girls, and traveling on the weekends to support them at their tournaments all over the east coast of the country. At the same time, I was also creating a private training soccer business, which I turned into an LLC, and was running private training sessions on Saturdays and Sundays, and writing a book of photos and drawings made from the kids that I used to teach prior to going to law school. That's where I was from 18 to 27. Where were you? No need to answer. I don't actually care.
So this is a lady responding to that comment after she posted a video asking about like where can she find the older men, because the places that she goes to, she's only finding the 20 to 27-year-olds, and who are so loud because they're always watching soccer or some sport of some kind. So she was asking, where can she find the men that she's looking for? These are men over the ages of 30, maybe to 45. Those are the men she's looking for. And somebody commented asking her, like, where were you when you were younger, in your prime? Where were you? So she was responding, she's hit the wall, but at least she has something to show for it. I mean, the undefeated war. You don't care whether you're very much educated or you're making money for yourself, but at some point there will be nights that you'd wish that I wish.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on, sister? How are you?
How are you? Hey.
What's going on, sister?
Hey.
Y'all doing all right?
Good evening.
Hey, sister, you doing okay?
Girl, I'm good. How are you?
Oh. Any men been here so far?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, I guess I better give me something to eat, right?
Okay, that's right. I got my third plate. Oh, a dude's walking in now. I see him. Okay. Fine. Oh, he has a girlfriend. That's the third couple tonight. You leaving? Where are you going?
That happens, but mostly it's from the streets. They come off the streets into the churches. Why? Because they are trying to change their image so that maybe they can find somebody. But guess what? The war is the war. Time is never on your side. And everybody knows that you don't go to church to find the good girls.
So am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men? No, because I had to actually sit and think about this, and I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has me questioning myself. Like, am I not as attractive as I thought I am? Am I looking old? Am I intimidating? Like, what is it? So now I'm starting to realize that since men don't come up to me, I have to be the one to go up to them. And that makes me super nervous because it's like, how do I know I'm not going to get rejected if you didn't come up to me in the first place and then I make the decision to go up to you? How do I know I won't face rejection? So can I get some tips and tricks?
You don't actually know, because I mean, if you go after a guy that was recently humiliated by a lady, I mean, that guy maybe might also humiliate you. But most